Open up your MTT. You're definitely going to need your calculator for this particular MTT. All of the problems will go much faster if you have a calculator that you can punch your digits into. All right, so we're going to learn how to find discount, sale price, tax or tip, and interest. So here are the formulas that you want to copy down. For your discount, you're going to need to have a percentage, and you're going to have an original price OP. For your sale price, you're going to take your original price and you're going to take away or subtract your discount. To find the tax or to find the tip, you use the same formula. You're going to take the percentage, again, you're going to change it to a decimal. That's why I have the big obnoxious decimal there, just like I do also over in discount. The big obnoxious decimal tells us we have to change the percentage to a decimal before we multiply it. For the tax or the tip, we're going to multiply it times the original price. And interest is I is equal to PRT. P is your principal. R is your rate. That's going to be your percent. And T is your time. And that's going to be in years. Principal is the amount that you start with to invest or to borrow. Here we go. We're going to find the discount on a $70 phone. So we're going to go ahead and take the percentage, which is 15%. Notice that we change it to a decimal. Make that decimal big and obnoxious so that you can see it. And you're going to multiply it times 70. Punch that into your calculator, and your discount is going to be $10.50. We're always going to round to the nearest cent. All right, so now we're going to find 35% off of a $360 iPad. So our discount, here is our percent. So we're going to put that into a decimal, big, huge, obnoxious decimal. 35 times 360. And so our discount on the iPad is going to be $126. Sale price. Now we have to find two things for sale price. We have to find the discount first, and then we have to find the sale price. So we have a percentage for the discount. So our discount is going to be decimal 25, and the original price on the watch is $79. So our discount is going to be $4.89. Now in order to find the sale price, we have to take how much the watch originally cost. So the original price was $79. And we're going to minus that discount because that's the amount that we're saving. So our sale price is going to be $64.14. All right, now we're going to take our watch that was $59.25, and we're going to find the tax. Okay, let's go back. And I need to correct my watch problem because when I punched in the calculator, the 0.25 times 79, I should have gotten $19.75. That's 25% of 79. And then over here, if you would please, go ahead and erase that. And we're going to subtract now the 1975, which is going to give us our sale price of $59.25. Sorry about that. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. Now, we're going to find the tax on the $59.25 watch. For the tax rate in our area is 8.25%. So we're going to have to change that into a decimal. So it's going to be 0.0825. Our original price, which is actually a sale price, is $59.25. And this is where we find our tax, which is $4.89. Now, in order to find my total cost, I have to take the amount of the actual item that I'm purchasing, and that's the watch, $59.25, and I'm going to add my tax, which is $4.89. So we have to pay the tax in addition to what the watch costs, and that now makes the watch cost $64.14. Now, how does the tip work? A tip works like this. You will have to take the percentage. 15% is the normal percentage for a tip, or 20%, but we're going to use 15. We're going to make that into a decimal, and then we're going to find the total cost of all of the food that we ate at the restaurant. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, we actually don't have to put the $sign in there because we don't have the answer yet. So let's go ahead and just put our numbers in there. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to multiply the 15.15 times 42.58. So the tip is going to be $6.39. Now, if I want the total bill, I'm going to need to take the food that we ate and add in the tip. And that's going to make my total bill then be $48.97. And of course, in there you would also have to add your tax. All right, now we're going to look at our interest rate. Interest is equal to PRT. Our P is our principal. So here is the principal that we started with. Our rate is our percentage. So we've got our rate. And then we need to have our time, which is our years. So we're going to go ahead and plug in I is equal to, we're doing $8,000. And we're going to multiply that times point, make it big and obnoxious, 0.6. You're changing it to a decimal. And then you're going to multiply it times 3.5 for 3.5. So our interest that we would earn on this money if we invested it would be $1,680. All right. How long will it take to earn $252 in interest if $2,400 is invested at 7%? So let's look and see what we have. So I have my interest already. So that's my I. I have my principal. I have my rate, but I don't have my year. Okay, so I'm going to put 252 is equal to 2,400 times, again, big obnoxious decimal, 0.7, and then times my Y, which is my years. So I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to get 252 is equal to 168Y. I'm going to do symmetrical. 168Y is equal to 252. We're going to divide them both by 168. And on the calculator, you will see that the years is 1.5. So it's 1.5 years. Make sure you label it years. How much will I have at the end of 5 years if I invest $600 at 3%? So we have I is equal to PRT. My I don't know yet. That's what I'm finding. My principal is 600. My rate is 3%. And my time is 5 years. So interest is equal to 600 times, make sure you make it big obnoxious decimal, and then you're going to put in there times 5. So my interest is going to be 90 when I punch that in. But I'm asking how much will I have at the end. So to find my total, I need to take what I invested and add my interest, because now that's my money also, and I get $690.